This is Kvark or Kvark, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this is one of them games where give it a chance, don't judge it how it looks.
Vítejte v Kvarku, firmě zabývající.
You awaken in a cell to the sound of absolute horrors happening just outside it. You get yourself a melee weapon, bunch of bodies being murked outside. Now I know what you're thinking already, like look at it. It's like a Minecrafty teardown graphics. Might even look like a Roblox game to some people. But trust, from the second you pick up like your new weapon, it starts getting nuts, and then it just gets more and more nuts the more you play it. It almost reminds me of Silent Hill in a way, just because of the pure fact that you start off with a melee weapon, but you also have limited ammunition that you have to conserve in this other weapon. So that's why I was deciding to beat up the dudes that had melee weapons with a melee weapon. I was also kind of surprised, like I know it's not a huge development that you can search things and have a flashlight, but I was surprised that they put this element into a game that looks like this. And like I said, the action just starts like popping up from here. I'm not really sure why we are in this situation, but it kind of seems like a bunch of dudes in a hazmat suit attacking us. They're out of their minds. We appear to be in like a Russia type situation. I think this might be like an escape sort of stalkerish situation where we're trying to get out of this weird facility. Now, we're starting to see the guys that have guns, but there is so much more than just the guys that have guns. There's these weird mutant rat things. That's our first clue that maybe things ain't all good. For some reason, there's also some Western or a mafia guy in all these paintings, and then like next to Albert Einstein. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. So you get your first assault rifle. Then we start breaking into like a dark ass tunnel. I thought this was pretty cool for the graphics, the contrast of having the torch look like this. It's like a horror Doom feeling. Pretty cool. That was a drone, and I honestly thought it was a mounted turret, so I thought I couldn't go that way, but now these are what they look like. You have to shoot the pack on the back of them. I forgot to mention too, I'm on the hardest difficulty intentionally, because I kind of didn't think the game would be hard. I was really wrong. I was so wrong, in fact. So yeah, that's the first death of many in this run. This kind of made me laugh too. It looks like a commonplace. The second I read that, I was like, yeah, it's not going to be, is it? Instantly jump by these dudes, and then if that's not bad enough, we're faced with a flying drone. I meant to say turret, of course drones flying. It doesn't matter. And then got jumped by the second one. I died in this room more times than I would care to admit, but this one's different. That's right, because I decided to rat them into a tunnel so that way the drones couldn't shoot me, which when you think about it isn't really ratting, it's more like using your brain. But then I gave the drones an unfair angle on shooting me, so who's really winning? I'm starting to notice that if there's explosive barrels, it's probably best to shoot them first. just to like get the advantage on these dudes. And then I got absolutely surprised by a drone. Um, this is what I mean by giving them a better angle by hiding under things. Probably not the best idea. Probably just shoot them the second you see them, or hear them, or look out for them in general. So I was searching this room because there's 3 levers I got little buttons I gotta hit, right? And I wasn't really sure what was gonna happen, and then I discovered you can just like smoke all these cigarettes in the ashtray for some reason. Okay, I'll admit it. I don't know what I was thinking hitting all the buttons at once. Apparently each one of them spawns different enemies, and I thought I could just run. No. But this time is war. It's different. Oh yeah, let me just puff on one of these bad boys real quick. Now I kind of figured the second switch, we can just run to the third switch because it's not like we have to wait too long. I can dive in here, grab some stuff. This could work. I'm telling you, how the game looks compared to how the game plays, very different. I was jump scared quite a lot during some of these moments. I was also surprised about the amount of goddamn blood that these things produce. Now we're starting to get into like the turrets and defense system and stuff, and I don't think I've actually faced like everything in this game yet. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more mutants and crazier stuff the further you go. By the way, this is level by level, so this is level 2 that I'm on right now. I thought this was kind of cool too, like here, the graphics, you know, whatever. But like over here, you have to come and mess with this crane to get it to line up to that place we were just looking at, where like the door just drops down to nothing. Cool touch. Another thing I'll give this game mad credit for is the guns look like crap, right? But at the same time, their animations are actually pretty cool for like loading them and stuff. Pretty solid. And the cartoon gore, pretty cool. You definitely forget about how the game looks and feel more about like, oh crap, I'm going to die half the time. It's pretty cool. I forgot to mention also this game isn't like super expensive. It's pretty goddamn cheap, but dude, best like I think I got it for like $5. Best $5 I ever spent. I'm so serious. I can't wait to like try to finish it. By the way, that machine saving kind of like freaked me out. I don't know what it was. And this is unfortunately as far as I got. We're starting to see green ooze, which I guess it kind of like you see these contagious bodies and stuff. I'm guessing that we're gonna start dealing with zombies, or they are already zombies. I don't know. And this was the end of the level, but I can't recommend this game enough. It's really fun to just blitz through.